Okay. So இது வரைக்கும் பண்ணோம். Substring புரிஞ்சுதா? Substring எப்படி யூஸ் பண்ணணும்னு? To get a particular, to get a specific, to get a subset of a string, right? The first parameter is a starting point and the second parameter another. Can anyone tell me?
String starting and then a length.
First one is starting. Second value on the length from that string. Okay. இப்போ வந்து இன்ஸ்ட்ரிங் இன்ஸ்ட்ரிங் எவ்வளவு பேருக்கு இன்ஸ்ட்ரிங் தெரியும்? வாட் இஸ் இன்ஸ்ட்ரிங் யாருக்கு தெரியும்? யாருக்கா தெரியுமா? anyone knows what instant means? Okay, so before covering in-string, I'll cover the simpler one, ASCII. You know, all of you know that every character has an ASCII code. Yeah, do you know that you have an ASCII code for alphabet A? Okay, so if you want to get the ASCII code of an alphabet, what you can do is you can just say let ASCII of A. Are you able to see it's being 97? So 97 is the code for small letter A. And for capital letter A, it is different. So I think it's 65. So ASCII code is the code which the ASCII code for those particular characters. Okay. So any problem which might require the ASCII code operation, you will have to use a function ASCII. Okay. Now I'll go to in-string. What is in-string? In-string is nothing but the position of the string within main string. Okay. For example, let me do it here. In string இது வந்து in str comma str1, meaning this is the syntax, meaning it will give you the position of str1 within str. புரிஞ்சுதா எல்லாருக்கும்? ஃபர்ஸ்ட் இது சொல்லுங்க, இது வரைக்கும் புரிஞ்சுதா? It is going to give me the position of this string within the main string str, but only the first occurrence, not multiple occurrences. So for example, if I give you an example, if I have in str international school comma school. Okay, if I say select in string of international school comma school, it is going to see if this second string, it's basically str1 comma str2, that would be a better option. It is going to give me the position of str2 in str1. It is going to see, first of all, if this string, whole string is existing in the main string. If it is going to give me the first occurrence, position of the first occurrence. So either position, what do you think the output would be for this?
$14. 14 plus 15.
15, because the space is there. Purinjudha? Count from here till here, all of you. Till starting of yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So S starts from the 15th position. So it gives 15. Suppose I have some word like this. What do you think it will give me? It will give me 15 or?
It will take the first one.
It will give 15 or 22?
No, it will take in the first position.
Only the first. So it will only give the first occurrence of the string. Okay. So we'll try one and see. இதே மாதிரி capital A கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா I think 65 வரைக்கும். I think ASCII code of capital A is 65. 65. Okay. Now I'll just do the int string. Select. Yeah, where else? What do you think what do you think this would be?
13.
13, because starting with the 13th position. Okay, so it gives the position of the second string in the first. Clear, all of you?
Can you tell me where you are using the ASCII function in MySQL?
Well, maybe you want to check for any occurrences of, you want to check for any occurrence of an alphabet in the, this one also we can do, or else in the length, on the length, what is it?
Wildcard is. We can use it in the wildcard.
Maybe I'm not able to think of a one, but ask whenever somewhere where operations where you might require the alphabet value, you need an ASCII code of the value, you can use it. It basically gives ASCII code. I think every character has an ASCII code. So even if
Yeah.
I think even if you give, I think this also. I think so. There it also has. So suppose you want to check for in your advanced MySQL where you have to do some checking and all. You want to check for an ampersand or something, you can use ASCII code. You can find if ASCII code of this one equal to 64 is equal to that ampersand and the money. Okay. Basically, it's going to give you the every character in your keyboard has a number associated with it. We call it ASCII code.
Now,
Okay.
when we use ASCII code inside the parameter as a number, that will give us a character, isn't it? Result will be the character.
No. You're trying to 65 here.
Yeah. That has to keep without quoting, isn't it?
65
Yeah.
has a ASCII. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, later join பண்ணவங்களுக்குலாம் last week MySQL கொடுத்த homeworkல ஏதாவது doubt இருக்கா? If you want to show the output, I'll show you that we did this. I had shared this if I'm not wrong. Correct? So anyone had problems in doing these queries? No? So can you tell me, one of you, can you tell me, Rani, can you tell me what this in the query, in the H என்ன query கொடுத்தீங்கன்னா?
Select unit price from table name where unit price equal to unit price into 0.9.
மத்தவங்க, do you agree with her?
No.
Yes,
No.
ma'am.
யார் yes சொன்னா?
Ma'am, I'm sorry, ma'am. Update query, ma'am. Update
Update.
table
It is
name. Sorry. Suddenly I forgot, ma'am.
Okay.
Update. This is the update for ma'am. So update query. Update table name set unit price equal to unit price into 0.9.
How it comes 0.9?
Yeah, it will give the discount of
Apply a 10% discount.
10%.
Yeah, 10% means that it will not come as 9.
That's why 0.9 decimal value, no?
இல்ல இல்ல.
How it
Why
comes?
is it
If you
0.9?
convert into that, how it comes 9?
0.10, Rani.
Yeah.
10 by 100 is 0.10, yeah?
Some same answer will come, ma'am.
In the same
doing-
புரியல. Actually, I'm not doing this in the MySQL because நான் the table நான் create பண்ணல. Okay, then it becomes too much
Okay.
for me.
That
So
is unit price.
நான் இந்த கீழே ஒன்று
Unit price minus into unit price into 0.1. Is that correct, man?
Wait, I'll just shorten it so that we can see the table also and Just give me a second. Okay, if okay, parallel, we can see both the table and the con. So it will be, I'm using some table name, okay, random table name. Then what is this table name? Whatever it is, let us keep it as
DYM.
T1. So update T1, set unit price equal to, basically max unit price into 10 divided by 100, correct, Rani?
Yes, ma'am. We have to minus from the unit price, ma'am. This is 10% discount value, ma'am.
No, the formula is unit price minus within the bracket unit price
Yeah.
into 0.1.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically this can be written as into 0.10 also. Right?
Yeah.
You can do either way. You can do 10 by 100 or 0.10. எல்லாருக்கும் புரிஞ்சுதா? Judith, did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And Vidyaharini, Ashok.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh. So random or nimsham, I'll just see. F can I use பண்ணுவீங்க? Can anyone tell me? Someone Gokul, someone F. Gokul, you had logged in. Can you tell me what is the answer for F?
மேம் ஆக்சுவலாக லாஸ்ட் கிளாஸ் அட்டன் பண்ணல மேம் நான்
நீ attend பண்ணல?
கொஞ்சம்
சரி.
ஒர்க் இருந்தேன்.
It's okay, no problem. So, Joy, Romania, Sharanya, one of you tell me the answer for F.
Select star from
Hmm.
Jim. Order by unit price descending. DESC.
DSC. Order by DSC. Okay. Good. So all of you have done. So then, so we'll go to the next date function. We did string, sorry. These are all still we are covering only scalar functions. Okay. I'm not yet gone to aggregate. Whatever we have covered is scalar functions, numeric functions we did, string. Again, I'm telling you, this is not the only ones. I have taken up a few ones which are very commonly used or important. Okay. If you see, if you want to learn more, you can Google and see. Doubt in the I also not use all functions. Okay. So இப்போ the date functions பார்க்கலாம், simple. These are all very simple. I'll not waste my time on these. What is day? All are date functions. So the parameter will be what? What parameter will be in the brackets? Can you tell me? Huh?
YYY, MMM, MM, and DD.
So it will be a date only. That's what I'm trying to tell. Okay. So I'll do it here only and show you, not with the table, as a static value. Okay. So when I do select day of 2024, நம்ம இன்னைக்கு date எடுக்கலாம் 2024 6/24. Okay, it is going to give me the which day of that month it is. So what output are you expecting? The output
24.
would be 24. The output would be 24. Day na, in the day வந்து என்ன number, என்ன day na, so we are seeing it in the date lay, இங்கே தெரியுது. அதே மாதிரி these are all very simple ones. What does month mean? What do you think this will give?
6.
6. It will give 6. And what do you think year will give?
Why it is giving it a full form? If you're giving a month, it gives us a full month. It's not like
It's
6
giving
days.
6 only, right?
Yeah.
It's giving 6 only, right?
Oh, days. Okay. Yeah. Now it's
Now year will give 224. Okay, 2024. Clear to all of you? Next one we are going to see. How many of you know the day in which you were born? Are you able to understand? யார் இல்ல. Okay. Rajeshwari, you needn't have to tell your date of birth, but do you know based on your date of birth, the day in which you were born, Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday?
Monday, ma'am.
Okay, தெரியுமா? யாருக்கா தெரியாம இருக்குமா? தெரியாது இருக்கா? That's when you use a day name. What does day name give? Day name gives the name of that day of that date. Let us see how it is. இப்போ நான் இன்னித்து டேட்டே கொடுத்தேன்னா it should give what? Monday. Let us see if it is giving Monday. It is a Monday. If I had given 30, what is 30? 30 is going to be Sunday if I'm not wrong. It is giving a Sunday. So day name basically gives you the day in which that date has fallen. So you can even find out from why I told date of birth is usually நிறைய பேருக்கு you are born on this date னு தெரியும், but you might not know the day when you're born. So நீங்க இப்போ உங்க date of birth, suppose you're born in 1999, this is the date of birth. It will tell you that அந்த day வந்து என்ன day இருந்ததுன்னு தெரியும், day name. Okay. Then we have month name, same thing. Month name will give June. Yeah, okay. Now there is three more date functions, which I don't know exactly practically where they can use, but I'll just tell you. One second. Day of month. What do you think this should be giving? Day of month. Anyone? Any girls? சொல்லுங்க, what do you think day of month? அந்த ஆன்சர் இதுலயே இருக்கு, இந்த வேர்ட்லயே இருக்கு.
என்ன month display ஆகும்?
என்னது?
ஆமா, like June அந்த மாதிரி display ஆகும்.
Day of the month. Monthல இது எத்தனாவது day? Translate it like that and to tell me. So என்ன அவுட்புட் வரும்னு எதிர்பார்க்கறீங்க?
It will display the names of
June 30th, June Sunday.
It will display how many days that month has, ma'am.
No, not how many days the month has. In the date is in that number of that month. So it is basically giving me what? It is only going to give me the output of 30. This is the 30th day of the month. அதை translate பண்ணி பாருங்க. இப்போ day of the month முன்னாடி it is the 30th day of the month. Does it make sense? It is the today is what? 24th day of the month. Am I correct? If I give this date and say day of the month, it's going to give me it's going to say 24. It is similar to day only, but what I'm trying to say is in the month, the 24th day. Correct? Okay. Why I've taken up this is, if I change it to this, what do you think this is going to give? In the varatla, in the date, எத்தனாவது நாள்?
Fourth week.
Second day.
Second day. So it should give 2, if I'm not. Day of week.
Year 199.
Okay, yes, sorry. அதனை பார்த்தேன். நம்ம தான் தப்பான டேட்ல உட்கார்ந்திருப்போம். 2, correct? It is the second day because the day in a week starts from Sunday. Today is Monday. So today is the second day of the week. See, the same date than 24 கொடுத்தேன்னா, if I say day of the month, it is going to give me 24. Because it is the 24th day of that month, which is June. If I say day of the week, how many weeks are there in a month? Either 4 or 5. Correct? So in that week, in the date fall பண்ற weekல இது எத்தனாவது டேன்னு சொல்றது? 24 னா 2 ன்னு சொல்ல போகுது. Suppose I give 26, it is should give Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So 4. It's giving 4. Okay? Similarly, tell me what do you think this will be? இன்னைக்கு டேட்டா எடுக்கலாம். Can you tell me what this will be? Or can you tell first of all?
இந்த இயர்ல இது எத்தனாவது நாள் அப்படின்றது
அது எப்படி calculate பண்ணும்? You have to sit and calculate. Even I have to do it, right? How do you calculate? Can you tell me? 31 plus. Yes, someone. See, the use பண்ணும்போது you have to use a function, but at least you should know what the function does. அப்பதான் உங்களுக்கு அதை apply பண்ண. When you have a requirement, you should know, you'll know which function to apply. That's what I'm trying to say. Why I'm telling this is, suppose you want to, day of the month will give any number between 1 to 31. Am I correct? We don't have any month which has got more than 31 days. Maximum is 31. அதே மாதிரி day of a week கொடுத்தோம்னா, what is the maximum limit of the number you will get? Judith. Sharanya, day of a week na, what is the maximum number I can get?
7 months.
7, because there's only 7 days in a week. So any date given, it will either be a Sunday, Monday, it will be on a Sunday or a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. இப்போ நான் கேக்குறது day of the year கேக்குறேன். So this can have an upper limit of what?
365.
365. So what I'm trying to say is, இதை கொஞ்சம் calculate பண்றது as a layman, it is not going to be like instant, like how I told, day of the month or week. Because இதை நான் calculate பண்ண, not that I cannot get a manual answer. I have to see if it's a leap year. So 31 1st January 31 plus February எவ்வளவு days பார்த்து, I need to add those number of days and get the output. And if you, this function will give it randomly. It's a, today is a 176th day out of the 365 days of this year. So did you understand what this day of month, day of year and day of week does?
Yeah.
Okay. It basically, I'm not able to think of an application where I can tell, but anytime when you want to know that particular, the date and the year or and the day in the, you can use these kind of functions, date functions. Okay. அதுக்கப்புறம் I want to teach you these.
Is it possible to calculate from one date to another date?
What?
This function can be applied.
What you
Say
want to
for
tell?
example, March 1st to today's date. How many days is there? Is it possible to calculate? Till date.
It will not be day of the year. No, this is not going to give the number of days between. அதுக்கு வந்து, you can, why should you use a function? This
No,
is going to give.
This is 176 is the day of 176th day, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, like that, if is it possible to calculate in between two given
Yeah,
days?
but if you're not using the function, why should you use a function for it? Day of the year is only going to give the day of the year of that one date.
Okay.
But if you want to find the difference, you have to do a subtraction, the same. Like mathematical calculation, we have to do and do.
Okay.
You can do, but I don't know if this will work. I'll just see one second. No, this is, you can do it, but I'm not able to remember it exactly. We can subtract 2 dates and get the number of days.
Like this, we have to calculate. Is it?
But I'm not using the right syntax. I'm doing some mistake. Basically, you can, we can do it.
Okay, with this,
Maybe we can
find
do
out.
it. Yeah. Then I want to tell you about, and can anyone tell me if, okay, on the functions, next problem, there are 3 things: current date, sys date, and now. I want to tell you the difference between these 3. What does current date do? current date only gives the date part of the whole date. Actually, system you see in my system over here, I am able to see I'm sharing the screen, right?
Yeah.
The moment I click this, I am able to get both. Actually, it is having both the date and time. Okay, that is the usually. If you see this, now pannena parango, it is giving me both date and time with seconds included, right? So now gives the whole component of the date, which is date and time. If you want only the date part of it, you can use the current date. Okay. What is sys date? Sys date is also going to give you the same thing. Select sys date. Adu same as current date. It gives the same thing as current date. Current date stands for current date. Okay. Sys date and current date are same. The only difference between these two is now in the statement execute pandren neenga in a path actually delete all this so that it will not be confusing. Any doubt in now and current date? These are corporate. I'm not able to think of an application, and but these date functions very useful when I think backup. They do many things like that in the corporate, but database administrator especially, they use these. Okay, so upon the can you? I'm going to execute this. Do you know what sleep 10 means? Anyone? Any
It will
class?
take times to display.
Okay, Praveen, can you explain what sleep means? Word sleep வச்சு சொல்லுங்க அட்லீஸ்ட் வேர்ட் வச்சு ஒரு இது சொல்லுங்க வேர்ட்
Maybe
ஒன்லி
10 seconds delay பண்ணி கொடுங்க.
அவ்வளவுதான் 10 seconds நம்ம தூங்குற மாதிரி அது தூங்குறது அவ்வளவுதான். ஓகே, so I am trying to say இப்போ பாத்தீங்கன்னா இந்த ரிசல்ட் கூட உடனே வராது. You just see I am going to press enter. I am pressing enter. Are you able to see here running? I have not yet got any output. It is saying it is running. I am able to see my system, the cursor here, and now it has given me an output. Why? Because I have printed sysdate sleep sysdate. So sysdate sleep for 10 seconds. அந்த டைம்ல ஒண்ணுமே பண்ணல இது. அந்த டைம்ல ஒண்ணும் பண்ணல. So 0 அப்புறம் sysdate கொடுத்திருக்கு. Okay? This is the output of sysdate. கொஞ்சம் observe பண்ணுங்க because when I run this, this will go off. So first have a look at this. Now I'll execute this one, current date one. Same code தான் except sysdate பதில் current date. You will tell me what the difference is. Okay? Sorry, current date இல்லை now. I am confused. Sorry. Now தானே date and time கொடுப்போம். So I'll use now. I'm executing this. It's again running, it's sleeping, so it's running, it's taking time. Now it is giving me this answer. So what is the difference? Is அதே மாதிரி தான் date time கொடுத்திருக்கு 0 and date time. If you want, I'll copy paste the output. I don't know if I can copy.
அது 10 seconds delay பண்ணி கொடுக்கறத கால்குலேட் பண்ணிருக்கும் மேம் அந்த இதுல. இது அந்த 10 செகண்ட்ஸ்க்கு அப்புறம் என்ன டேட்டோ அத ரெண்டுமே அதே சேம் டேட் இருக்கு மேம்.
Who said this?
சேம் டைம்.
யாரு?
வினோதினி மேம்.
Vinodini, correct. See what, observe this output, then I'll again run this. See both sysdate and now I told you give date and time only, right? So both are giving me date and the correct time as per my system. It's 80 and after 10 seconds sleep பண்ண அப்புறம் it is giving me the same time. Both this and this are same. Did you observe? It is not considering the sleep time. Basically, this is telling me in the sysdate this now got executed at this time. That is 20 hours 18 seconds la execute ஆச்சு. 10 minutes 10 seconds it has slept. Matlab it has take the processing time. It has been idle. So in the now execute ஆகும்போது actually என்ன டைம்ல இந்த now execute ஆயிருக்கும்? In 28 seconds? Yes or no? But what is the output showing? it is showing as same 18. So basically what I'm trying to say is this now one there does not take into consideration the sleep time. But அதுவே இப்போ நான் இது திரும்பி எக்ஸிக்யூட் பண்றேன் இதோட அவுட்புட் பாருங்க just observe the time I'm executing it as 8:2. My system time is 8:2. So control enter. Okay, so please here it has this date was executed at 20 hours 2 minutes and 8 seconds. 10 minutes 10 seconds it has gone in idle state. திரும்பி ஒரு sys date execute ஆயிருக்கு அதோட execution time என்னது 18 seconds. 8 plus 10 seconds is 18 seconds. You know when this will be useful when we do some processing and to calculate that time. I think that time this will be helpful to know the lag or the time it's taken, something like that. I think in corporate they might be using, but this is how the sysdate keeps track, considers the sleep time also, whereas now does not consider the sleep time. This is a difference between the two. Otherwise both of them give date and time parameters. இது வரைக்கும் கிளியரா எல்லாருக்கும் டேட் ஃபங்க்ஷன் வரைக்கும் சரவணகுமார் லேட்டா ஜாயின் பண்ணீங்க புரிஞ்சுதா
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So as I told you, this is not the end of it. There are many I have not even used. I also don't know. It's not that I know and I'm not. Many functions which as and when we require, we use. So I have not used many also. There are many more to this. So நீங்க தேவைப்படும்போது Google பண்ணி பார்த்து try to do it. Okay. Now I'll cover aggregate function and next week I'll do eqjoin. Eqjoin, I think we should finish the MySQL also. Eqjoin, we can do some problems. Okay. Now aggregate functions are these: sum, average, max, min, count. I told you what aggregate function does. It gives a single output for the entire selected rows. All of you agree with me?
Yeah.
Okay. Now suppose again I'll drop on. Okay. So let me do in this table, using this table. Suppose I give select sum of B cost from movie. What do you think the output would be? You needn't have to do the answer. At least tell me what actually is doing. What actually is being done. Someone.
It will add the all columns in the B cost.
The number at least.
Data.
You needn't tell me the number, total sum. You tell me what all it's going to add.
1,30,000, 1,80,000, 3,60,000, like that. So
1 lakh.
it will,
1 lakh.
yeah.
Okay.
It will add all the.
Or add all this. So let us see if it is giving that answer. It is some. Okay. It must be the right one. Okay. So it is going to give me one single output for that entire 5 or 6 rows. Now can you tell me? Okay. Then I'll do one thing.
Here one question. Why you put this first selection from movie and second line also you are saying as movie both?
Because the data is in the movie table.
That is different comments, is it?
This I wanted to see the data, so I displayed all the data.
Okay.
Then I tried to
then.
put this function. I forgot what this schema this table
Okay,
was.
okay. Because I combined both comments. That's what I had.
Okay, let us not do with this. Okay, இதுல பண்ணாலும் வராதா? Okay, okay, we'll keep smaller number. ஒரு நிமிஷம், just give me a time. Okay. I made it smaller number so that I want the answer from you rather than telling this is. Now, what do you think I'll delete this. I don't want this anymore. I'll take the name, don't give the answer. What is going to be the answer for this? I will tell you as to tell, then I'll show the screen. Pragadishwaran and Joy will try this. What do you think will be the answer for this?
அதோட ஆவரேஜ் தரும் மேம்.
ஆவரேஜ் என்ன தரும்? எனக்கு மேக்ஸ் தெரியாதே, நீங்க தான் சொல்லுங்க.
17.5 மேம்.
17.5 என்ன பண்ணீங்க 17.5 கிடைக்க?
மேம் அந்த பி காஸ்ட் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 10 20 30 10 அது 70/4 ஆகும் மேம்.
ஏன் 4? But there are 6 records. But 6 recordல இருக்கு. ஆவரேஜ்னா எப்படி? if I say average of in the class marks நான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன்? உங்க மார்க்லாம் ஆட் பண்ணிட்டு இப்ப எவ்வளவு பேர் இருக்கீங்க? என்ன விட்டுட்டு 17 பேர் இருக்கீங்க. So I will do whatever your marks is. Suppose each one says 20 na, I'll add 20 17 times I'll add 20 and divide it by 17 இல்லையா? Average na என்னது? அதானே average.
Yes ma'am. Sorry.
To sum divided by the number of elements, correct?
Yes ma'am.
So இது வந்து because sum வந்து 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 10, but there are 6 movies, right?
Yes. Yes ma'am.
So இப்ப சொல்லுங்க, யார் பிரகதீஷ் யார்கிட்ட கேட்டேன்?
ஏன்டா மேம்?
ஆ?
ஏன்டா மேம்? பிரகதீஷ் மேம்.
சொல்லுங்க பிரகதீஷன், ஏன் நீங்க by 4 பண்றீங்க?
கவனிக்கல மேம், சாரி மேம்.
ஆ?
ஒழுங்கா கவனிக்கல மேம் டேபிள்.
நீங்க ஒழுங்கா கவனிச்சு சொன்னீங்களா இல்ல ஃப்ளூக்ல சொன்னீங்களா? சொல்லி அதான் கரெக்ட். ஆனா that's why I was asking. Okay, what I want to tell is always பிரகதீஷ் நீங்க ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சொன்னது தான் கரெக்ட். வேல்யூ 17.5 andல நானும் கால்குலேட்டர்ல பண்ணி பார்க்கணும், பண்ணி பார்த்துடலாம். Okay, அது பண்ணி
When the
பார்த்துடலாம்.
other students get a 0, we have to consider all the students, isn't
plus
it?
20 plus 30 plus 10 divided by 4. 17.5. What Pragadishwaran told first was right. நான் அவரை கொஞ்சம் கன்ஃபியூஸ் பண்ணி விட்டேன். அவர் அழகா கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆயிட்டு சாரி மேடம் இல்லையா பிரகதீஸ்வரன்?
So here,
But one thing before I proceed, students, இதுதான் இன்டர்வியூல நடக்கும் practically. You might be right, but ஒரு slide just to know whether you have clear on your concept. It's a common practice and the interviewer tries to, is it so? அதான் ஆன்சரா? அப்படியா? இதுவா? அப்படி கேட்டாலே உங்களுக்கு ஒரு இப்ப நான் பிரகதீஷன் அதுவா ஆன்சர்னு கேட்டேன். I thought he would stay strong. Immediately he told, no ma'am, 6 divided by 6 பண்ணனும், நான் தப்பு பண்ணிட்டேன். Okay, so be sure of your answer and stick to your answer. The moment you show your doubt, அதுலயே உங்களோட ஒரு என்ன வருது, ஒரு நெகட்டிவ் பாயிண்ட் ஆயிடுது உங்களுக்கு இன்டர்வியூல. புரிஞ்சுதா? that you're not confident about what you had told. Let it be wrong, absolutely no problem, but at least stand by that. Or if you're sure that you have done it wrong, you can say yes, I think that a mistake, this is the right answer, I got confused, this is the right answer. But அந்த correct answer கரெக்டா இருக்கணும். அப்போ வந்து தப்பா சொல்லிட்டு இருக்க கூடாது. நான் சொல்றது உங்களுக்கு புரியுதா எல்லாருக்கும்? So now coming to this problem,
one
yes.
question. Suppose if we have the student of total number of student is 6, the last 3 student has scored 0. Null means it is 0, isn't it?
No, null means nothing. Null is not
Nothing.
0. Null means nothing. So
Then how you cannot how you neglect those students?
That's what I'm telling you. Wait, I'm explaining that only. There's duty between scalar and aggregate function. இது நான் மெயினா நான் என்ன சொன்னேன் உங்கள்ட்ட ஞாபகம் இருக்கா? I told there are 2 types of function. Aggregate functions. Aggregate functions don't consider null values. Please remember this. They just skip null value. They don't consider. So அதுவே இப்போ வந்து B cost of Telugu movie 0, B cost of Punjabi movie 0 na, it will do 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 10 plus 0 by 6. 0 is not same as null. Null means nothing. இப்போ எனக்கு அந்த B cost தெரியல. So When I do any aggregate function, it will only consider the values and null values are ignored, meaning it will not even take the count. So basically, in the null value divided by 4 is only done. That's why the answer is 17.5. We will see if we get 17.5. We are getting 17.5000. Clear?
Yeah.
Same thing will come with max, min, though it's the same. What are the aggregate function? Where is the word document? Sum we saw, average we saw, max minus is going to get the maximum value, it's going to get the minimum value. What would be the minimum value if we have a null value? Let us see that. Min of B cost. It's going to give me 10, not null. Are you able to understand?
Yeah.
You might think null has got no value, so that is a minimum, but null
So it is not considered. Null value is not considered in the function.
Aggregate function.
Yeah.
Now what does count do?
How to differentiate the aggregate function and the scalar?
They are the names. These are the aggregate functions. You should know them by name. There's nothing to differentiate. There are again, in aggregate function, there are many more. You can Google and see. But I've just taken a common mathematical functions.
Okay.
Again, there are many more, of which many I don't even know why they are used for, or because I'm not used. Not that I don't want to know, because I've never used them. So in a so I've not tried. So I don't know. When I come to need of it, I will use it. Okay. Now, what does count do? Sharanya, can you tell me?
Number of rows, no?
Number of rows. If I say what is the count of the class today, you will all tell 17. Yeah. So when I say count, if you count, what do you think the output would be? This is the original table. What do you think the count of the table would be? 4, not 6, 4. Okay. This is count of B cost. Please, did you see? Now I'm doing count star. Sarana Kumar, can you tell me?
6.
6. Are you able to see the difference? Same function count. When I have star, it is considering the overall table. Basically, it is trying to see the data in any column which has got data. It's telling 6. But when I say, if I say a particular field name, say P cost, what do you think will be the output? Anyone?
4.
Yaar idhar? Who said this?
Sarana Kumar.
Yes, Sarana Kumar, 4. எப்படி 4 சொல்றீங்க?
நல்ல இருக்குல்லமா?
Huh?
He is saying the B cost.
P cost,
No,
ma'am.
I'm saying P cost. Huh?
You have given P cost.
6th, ma'am.
6. Okay. R date kurta. What will be the output? 4. Because the two values are null. Okay, so count does not consider the null value. Okay, then if the parameter star, it will take all the record. So,
suppose, can you be able to give the wildcard before the R date?
No. What wildcard? How do you want to give?
That is star.
Only star.
Yeah.
Not before R date. Why should I give it before R date?
No, you have given single. You have to give, is it?
This would give me 6 because
this is also called the wildcard, ma'am, and
this is not called a wildcard. This is a parameter for the function.
Yeah, in C languages and all, we call as a wild character, no? This one.
But that is front end, right? I'm talking about database. In database, this is not. This is considered as a parameter for that count function. Okay.
Okay.
Clear, all of you? Any doubts in this? சரி ஜாயின்ஸ் வந்து நான் அடுத்த வாரம் எடுக்கிறேன் பட் இப்போ இருக்கிற ஒரு 15 minutes we'll just do one small அந்த எக்ஸசைஸ் எங்க இருக்கு இதுல நீங்க சொல்லுங்க எனக்கு இந்த அவுட்புட்ஸ் என்ன வரும் one by one I'll ask. Okay, is the question and okay, this is visible enough இல்லையா First one. Who will tell Saran? Okay, I'll tell the names first. ஒரு வாட்டி switch பண்ண வேண்டியிருக்கு அதான் கஷ்டமா இருக்கு. வினோதினி, வித்யாஹரணி, சரணகுமார், சரண்யா, ருமேனியா, ராணி. Okay, இந்த ஆர்டர்ல வரணும். 1 2 3 4. Okay, tell me first one. First name யார் சொன்னேனோ அவ சொல்லுங்க. Again, I'm not executing this because I don't have this table with me. Okay, சொல்லுமா சீக்கிரம். Who's that?
வினோதினி.
சொல்லுமா. If you don't know, tell you don't know, it's okay. Next person can continue.
Don't know, ma'am.
Okay, next person. இது ஆக்சுவலி நான் உங்களுக்கு போன வாரம் அனுப்பிச்ச இதுல செகண்ட் ப்ராப்ளம். So we'll do little here. Whatever we are not able to do, you can do in the other week. அடுத்தது யாருமா? Tell me.
மேம் லோவர் கேஸ்ல எப்படி பண்ணணும்னு தெரியல மேம்.
ஏன் தெரியல மேம்? போன வாரம் படிச்சோம் இல்லையா? ஓகே, நோ ப்ராப்ளம். வேற யாரு? சரணகுமார், சரண்யா, ருமேனியா. சொல்லுங்க சரணகுமார்.
No idea, ma'am.
Ma'am,
ஏன் எல்லாரும்
Who's this? Rani, ma'am.
சொல்லுங்க ராணி.
Ma'am, select lower case L case. Select L case. Bracket parenthesis first name from charity table name.
Simple. You are telling correct. Very good. So you are telling I want to display first name. First name field irukku. It is in a mix of capitals and small. But he is telling I want it in lower case. So the syntax would be again அது மாதிரி சின்னதா பார்க்கறேன் அந்த டேபிள்ல. It's a screenshot. This one would be select L case. L case பதில் என்ன யூஸ் பண்ணலாம்? லோவரும் யூஸ் பண்ணலாம் இல்லையா? லோவர் கேஸா அப்பர் கேஸா எப்படி யூஸ் பண்ண? L case ஆ?
Case.
Just give me a second. It will give L case of first name from charity. புரிஞ்சுதா வினோதினி, சரணகுமார்?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so இப்போ நீங்க ரெண்டு பேரும் இந்த செகண்ட் query எனக்கு சொல்லுங்க. What do you think the second query should be? It's similar to that. Sharanya.
Ma'am,
Second one.
select
Select U case of last name. Where
Select U case of last name from
city is
charity.
equal to
Where
Mumbai.
city equal to Mumbai. Okay, so they're telling upper case of last name. So last name field இருக்கு. So U case of last name from charity where city equal to Mumbai. Third one இந்த நாலோட நிறுத்தலாம். பாக்கி நீங்க ட்ரை பண்ணிட்டு அடுத்த வாரம் when you have any doubts you can clarify. Okay, we'll finish till 4th and I'll take the attendance. இது எனக்கு what is this? Tell me the third one. Display personality along with first 3 characters of this. How will I get this? Anyone?
Select substring bracket first name comma 1.
ஒரு நானும் புரிஞ்சுக்கணும். Display, okay. First name, okay, substring of first name, comma.
1,3.
Comma person ID. அப்ப
As
comma PID. இல்லையா? ஏன்னா அங்க person's ID கேக்குது. So just select ID, comma, substring of first name, comma, 1,3. Correct. புரிஞ்சுதா இது எல்லாருக்கும்? She is telling it will be ID, comma, PID. P underscore ID, comma. It's telling first 3 characters. So I can use either substring or mid function. Both are same. Of first name, starting from first letter of length 3, I want the characters. So this will be the output. புரிஞ்சுதா? Any doubts in this?
Will you explain, ma'am?
Okay, display ID புரிஞ்சுதா? Display ID, you know. Okay, that's why I selected the ID, PID. Now they're telling along with the name, along with the first 3 character of his name. Now we'll consider the name as only first name. Usually we refer to a person by his first name, right? So, but they want only the first 3 letters of the first name. How will I get a portion of any string? I have to use a mid function or a substring function. Both of these are same. She told substring, I wrote mid. Both of these are same function. So the first name, I'm taking the first name. In the first name, I'm telling starting point is 1. Go up to the third character of length 3. So it's going to give me JS over here, MON, JT, SAT, VIN. Let us try it in one name which we have over here. So if I get the same thing over here, select ID, comma, SUBSTR of name. Name, assume name is the first name, or like that. First 3 characters, okay? From movie. See, it's being HIN, TAM, ENG, BN, Bengalika, BN, Telugu, Punjabi. So it is giving me first 3 characters. And that is exactly the question that is over here. Please see, first 3 characters of his or her name. Understood now? So when a query is asked, they are not going to say use this function, you will get it. You have to understand the query and see what function you need to apply. Is it clear or not clear?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Are the rest of you? புரிஞ்சுதா?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, what is concatenation? What does concatenation mean? நான் அது அடுத்த ஃபங்க்ஷன் அதான் கேட்கணும்னு நினைச்சேன். What does concatenation mean?
Joining the both string.
Joining. So இது நான் அந்த ஃபங்க்ஷன் சொல்லி தரல. What do you think will be this one? It is simple. It is select. யாருக்கா தெரியுமா?
Select concat of
Concat
First name, comma, last.
first name, comma, last name. It will add up the 2 things. Okay. So that's simple. It's just concatenated last name of the employee. It's going to. So the rest of the thing, let us see if you are able to do. And the third also, okay, this also you can do. This also you can do. Then, one second, this problems. This also you can do. So let us finish all this for next week. And any doubts, second and third you can do. And let's discuss the answers. Any problem, we can discuss it in the next class. Okay? Yeah? Is it okay for everybody?
Yes, ma'am.